Hi, Carol. James here. Just like to take an opportunity to talk to you a little bit about your week 3 assignment too, and that is the political illustration. Um, I think when we were discussing sketches, I didn't recommend this particular one for the final, but I'm kind of glad you didn't listen to me, honestly, because I think this image actually turned out rather well. One thing that I really like is I like how you use or how you paint. Um, there's a lot of stuff going on here. There's some very nice tone work going on here. The figures are very recognizable. I like the fact that Trump is talking outside of his mouth and Putin is giving us a cunning wink. Um, I think that the two figures' heads blended very nicely. That's kind of a tricky thing to do. So I'm giving you credit for doing something pretty challenging. Being able to combine the two heads and still have them be recognizable, no mean feat. So I think it worked out fine. Um, Again, I want to comment about how you paint. I think you paint quite well. I think that there's some very subtle stuff going on here, like in the hand. Subtle stuff going on in the hair, nice transition. I've already mentioned what I like about the faces. The fact that you gave a lot of attention to the faces makes it an automatic focal point, especially when you have the microphone sort of there, kind of bringing them together. In all honesty, I think the microphone is sort of the weak point of this particular piece, and it might not be a bad idea just to do a quick little revisit as far as that's concerned. If you look at the microphone here, it's sort of in the middle tone range. What I might suggest is that you just take a slight darker color, just a glaze, just really watered down, and just give us kind of an undershadow here. You're going to find that having it go a little bit darker is going to lead the eye more towards the microphone, which is actually going to lead the eye more towards the faces. You've got kind of a nice thing going here with the angle of the microphone. So our eyes going off from the corner here, working our way to the two heads. Um, it would have worked without it, but I think the fact that you've got this going on is a plus, and I think that adding a little bit here is going to help. This great big red thing is a distraction. But fortunately, I think that if you're thinking in terms of portfolio, you can crop it out. We don't have to see the whole hand. So I think if you just crop this out and darken this up a little bit, I think you've got a potential portfolio piece here. As far as the background is concerned, nice painterly beige background, doesn't really bother anything. I think it works out fine. It also looks like a finished piece. So there's a lot I like about this piece, and I think there's just a few little things that you could probably take care of, and you'll be in good shape.